love and light to you, collective. Much love and light to you, cross watchers. Much love and light, karmics. I'm on one today. Everyone can get it, okay? Love and light, you guys. Whether you're a part of the collective or not, you are welcome. I really think you ought to just triple check to make sure you're actually still subscribed. Just saying, because stranger things have happened in YouTube land. Makes sense. And maybe you thought you subscribed. You know what I mean? Maybe you told me that you subscribed and you had a few readings already on the live for free, and they resonate. All right, if that's you, go ahead and subscribe already, okay? Because need to even it out. All right, karmically probably there if that's you. No judgment, only love and light. Like I said, I'm on one today. Anyone can get it. Love and light. Okay, love and light, Vera. Oh my goodness. All right, so you probably saw the title. We're talking about whatever the angels want us to talk about here. We've got messages. But with the twist, all right, I've got a message from someone beyond the veil, someone that knows and loves you very much, regardless of whether or not you may know them or you may love them. And I don't say that lightly. But anyhow, I digress. All right, we're going to start in just a moment. But I must hydrate. So 1 second, honey bun. As I take the loudest YouTube sip ever. My goodness. What is this? ASMR already? Let me stop. All right. So we've got 3 angels. There's some divine significance to the number 3. For those that aren't aware, 3s do speak to sorry, there's like probably some of my halo blowing around here. 3s do speak to divinity as well as communication. So hello, hey, hi, we're talking about divine communication, incoming message. All right. So you were created, all right, with special talents and gifts, and you are to be embracing your uniqueness at this time, knowing and living like the fact that you are extraordinary. You guys are amazing, all right? So you're being asked right now, as far as the angels are concerned, to continue. I'm going to say it that way, because I know many of us, quite frankly, have been on the path for some time now at this, okay? So to be fair, okay, you're to continue to allow the seeds of hope to be planted, nurture them, and watch them grow. Okay, now that would be what? Expectantly, not hesitantly. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know, it might be next Wednesday it sprouts, like, no, that's not helping. Okay, so gone are the days for the torrential downpours of the what ifs, okay, in our internal monologue. You were born with a purpose that is unique to you, and literally only you can carry whatever the heck that is out. All right. So be you, trust in the divine, and trust in yourselves at this point. You guys, I can't say it enough. I feel like I say it like every other day on here, whether live or not. It's just the truth. Okay. So you're being asked to high key take the leap regarding whatever you've been planting. Allow ish to continue to unfold. As you do, you will gain the clarity that you're fearing, keyword there, that you don't have. Okay, really, you guys, sometimes, a lot of times, right, we're being asked to action out so that we get into that meditative state, if you will, to then ultimately continue to manifest. And that really can actually include channeling some of that divine communication that you are being connected with right now. Okay. Pull it out of you. That's why we talk about love and light, eat me. That's why we talk about going within. Why? To pull it out. Like, you don't just hoard it all in there. You'd be walking around like that girl, what was her name? Violet, on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You walk around looking like you need juice if you're hoarding all of this information, all of this birthright energy even, right? Like, that you come here with birthright energy as well as a purpose. Okay, so what do you do with it? Nothing? Well, that wasn't on the menu. Right? So if and when you find yourself trying to hoard that information or trying to really just sit on whatever and whatever you're blueprinted with to carry out into, gosh, dare I say, the multiverse, right? With whatever you got going on, honey bun. And there's a lot of different cogs and wheels to mention with specificity. I'm not on one like that today. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. So take what resonates, make it fit as you wish, okay? But you know, whoever I'm speaking to, you know exactly what all I'm generically speaking about, okay? Surface level, right? Love and light, roll. Stay blessed as well. Thank you. Blessings, blessings. All right, and there's a lot of emotions attached to this, right? This card kind of, when it came out, felt double fold, like in the sense of like, some of you are being asked to like get out of your comfort zone with this leap of faith, which, you know, that's like seems like obvious, right? But some of you are really fearing, there's that word again, some of the emotionality, some of the emotions, whether coming from you and or others on the other side of you, actually actioning out, allowing those seeds to grow and, dare I say, bloom, of creation, of authenticity, you know, whatever, what all ever makes sense to add to the pot here, as it were. Sometimes speaking in code or generic is just as arduous as trying to name everything with specificity. So I'm asking for assistance from spirit. But gratitude, okay, is one of the emotions. If you know, since you're gonna feel anyway, you're gonna want to grip this one up quite tightly. Okay, because it is part and parcel of actually actioning out for you to receive your bounty, right? The blessings, the karma, the dharma, I really like to say, right? And again, cannot forget the authenticity. You've got to amp it up maybe for some of you. And you would know if that's you or not. Okay, I'm not here to tell you that's you when it's not. Okay, so this is a general collective message. You guys, please, your intuition should not be anywhere outside of the window right now. Okay, you got to use it and keep it with you. Here's the sitch. You would definitely need to use your intuition because you're definitely tested, whether through emotions or not, whether through fear of the unknown or not. And I think we did have that actual card. Since it's coming out in the channeling, let me see what other cards. Yeah, exactly. All right. You're the light in the darkness. Okay, so how do you not honor that if you're not honoring who you truly are and what all you truly are? Starseed energy and all. Love and light, Freaky J. Okay, like you can't have ass understanding who and what you are right now. Okay, which if we're going to dumb it down, which I'm not here to call anyone stupid or dumb or anything like that. I'm just saying this is a card that's illustrating the surface level, if that, of what all is going on with regards to your existence here right now. Just sitting there, standing there, breathing, or not. No, I'm just joking. But you are being asked to continue on this journey, okay? Step by step into what? The unknown. Knowing damn well the whole time that you are the light in the darkness, so that when you look to the left and to the right, behind you, above you, okay, and you see nothing, no one, all right, you see darkness, you don't freak out. You go, yeah, it's just as it should be. Gone are the days where we freak out of things that really just are as they should be. Okay? And again, that goes back to you really honoring who you are, utilizing your intuition, kind of like brazenly, stubbornly going off into this unknown, allowing for this transformation. And you have been undergoing leg after leg, measure after measure of transformation. I'm not here to say like, gosh, you have not done a damn thing since you were born, huh? Oh, Jenny, you're in for a treat. You've got everything to do. No. First of all, the divine doesn't even ask us, like, you want to talk about, oh, you're the light in the darkness and just continue to go on out into the unknown. The divine already knows exactly what you do there. It's just, hey, make sure you understand that you're to go there, because you do go there. You've gone there already. Ugh, I didn't expect to be speaking on all of this, but guys, watch Everything Everywhere All at Once, okay, just to get a little glimmer of understanding, and then study to show yourselves approved. All right, this life is far more spiritual. We are bigger than society will allow for us to believe we are, and that extends far greater than your meat suit. That extends far greater than the identification of your government signature, your numerical code issued to you. Like, literally catch up, if you know what I mean. Like, this is serious. And this does take courage because, again, society, the powers, the rulers, the principalities that be, they don't take kindly to somebody just hop, skipping, and jumping through their journey, quite unfortunately. But though the weapon may be formed, though the rulers, principalities may exist. Okay, so really, it's really very, very important. I feel like I'm dumbing this down, but it's very, very, very important that you understand your power right now, in spite of the world and in spite of the rulers and principalities. And that's all I'll say. As you do this, as you face the mirror, right? As you face your dark and light, your masculine and your lovely, no, I'm just kidding, your masculine and your feminine energies. I want to say dark and lovely, right? Masculine. Let me stop. But you know, whether you are you know, in the avatar or meat suit, okay, of a certain sex, all right, does not mean that you don't have masculine and feminine energies. Just saying, look it up. Okay, it's a thing. So as you continue to go down this kind of rabbit hole, the journey, facing oneself, facing one's demons, facing one's dark side, and actioning it out into the powerful state where it's all high vibes and intentional, right? Gone are the days where you're just walking around with your, you know, head disconnected from your body. I'm so serious. Love and light, Sean. As you do this, here comes the money. You see this card says money, right? Like, this don't even say pentacles, you understand? So allow for this transformation to happen. Release any doubt, self-limiting beliefs, all right? Understand that with each baby step even, you are co-creating with the ultimate pen, the ultimate wand, as it were, right? And, you know, you can liken that even to Archangel Michael's sword. You don't have to, but I do see Mike out in the pile. A lot of divinity. It's going back to that 3. So maybe you guys have been seeing 3s. I wasn't guided to pull from the angel number decks that I have because I have so many other cards out here, and I do want to take a peek into the tarot to see what all might be going about this, okay? And maybe some that. You know what I mean? But the limiting beliefs, babe, they got to go. No bueno. We don't love them. Right? The process, we trust, okay? Trust in ourselves, trust in divinity of and upon and within ourselves, right? Makes sense. And bam, you get money and abundance. Wow, you get money and some food, perhaps? No, I'm just joking. But literally, whatever and what all over the abundance is, make it that, all right? Because I feel like grapes ain't it. You know what I mean? Like, what you mean, abundance? What? I want a lifetime supply of grapes. Thanks. I mean, I'd eat them, but probably, like, you know, I probably have to really kind of ground down and maintain some of that sense of gratitude, because, you know, who wants to eat grapes or anything? Like, even insert your favorite food, your favorite dish for the rest of your life all the time, right? Like, it's mealtime. Where do you have it? You already know your favorite food. Like, by the end of year 3, right? You'd be like, I don't want to eat. Like, just dead ass. So, like, whatever this abundance is, please know it's looking to come, like, really for real, like, now. Like, the present. This is the present energies we are tapped into, okay? Hey, hi. And your future self knows this. So kind of going high key back to the whole everything, everywhere, all at once, all right? You guys, get into that manifestation toolbox and really work it, okay? Build, all right? Keep going. You are enough. You are heavenly and heavily divinely backed. All right. Whoever I'm speaking to, you could have light eyes like your girl. Doesn't have to be the case. But you definitely have been, as part and parcel of this transformation, awakening, ascending. Okay. That's probably why you've been resting since the new year hit. Okay. We've got to gear up for a lot of change making, and change, look at that, the card is right here, is exactly what you are setting yourselves up to become. Oh, you thought I was going to say perform or to do or action out. No, to become. You are the change necessary. You are the change, all right, necessary for not even just, I was going to say Gaia, not even just universal, divinely guided change. So I'm going to ring the bell. When I come back, I'm going to take a look into what the tarot is saying about all of this. And then I've got a message from someone beyond the veil, a passed on loved one. And some more guidance, you guys. Okay. All right, let me see here. Turn the grapes into wine to become... Well, that's a different kind of bounty. Yeah, I guess that, you know, it is what you make of it, Vera. I would do something to hook it up, add some sass on or something to the... Golly, year 3, I'd be crying. All right. Thank you, Jay, for the bell notification. You guys, the bell has rung, and we're taking questions now. So if you know what to do, go ahead and do it. All right, I see you, Freaky Jay. Okay, let me see. I heard no, but we'll see. Oop, hello. I don't understand why we have a maybe coming out before 2 yeses. You know, I heard no, so I'm not going to lie about that. But with this maybe deception card, like illusionary type of energy, it's seeming like it's in New York, but not maybe the one you thought, or the location of New York that you thought, because I'm not gonna lie, I got 3 other yeses, and including at the bottom of the deck, and I split the deck to justice. So wherever it is, I mean, you've got a lot of major arcana, you've got a lot of divinity backing the yes, backing the guidance as to where the heck it is, right? Oh, you're wanting Florida. Well, the maybe could come out too, because it's like, what do you want? You guys, literally wrap your head around, go to the Facebook group. If you're on Facebook, please and thank you. I have been infiltrating the group under my personal account, mind you, but like still the messages stand. All right. And thank you, Sean. Your work is amazing. Thank you for sharing into the group. Felt like a miracle. We had a share. Okay. It was like, and the funny thing is, Sean, like I saw the artwork before I saw like who and what all that was. And immediately I go, oh my God, Sean should see this. And then I go, oh my God, it's Sean. And then I was like, oh my God, it's my group. So thank you for that blessing, Sean. You guys, when you share, it shows you care, all right? So share what the hell you're doing, what you care about, or maybe what you don't even care about, so we can connect, all right? You no longer have Facebook? Oh well. I mean, I get it. I won't say much more on that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little selfish. I'm going to work on it. I really enjoy connecting with you guys, and I just, at this time, it's, you know, this too shall pass, maybe, right? But with the way that the business side of things have been going, like, I literally can't be on Facebook, or excuse me, on YouTube like this all the time. I'm doing the best I can, you know what I mean? But as far as like paying bills and ish, like this ain't it, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I've been waiting for like 3 months to get an angel number deck that like is really calling my name to share with the channel, because obviously I don't need a deck to sit there 24/7 and be like, how about now, angel number deck for me, right? And you know, I don't even, you know, so I'm not buying any more decks. In fact, I probably should start selling some at this point. And I may be doing that. If I do that, I might try to find a way to let you guys in on that. I don't know. I have to be very protective of a lot. So, I mean, I'm very protected. Don't get it twisted. But me personally, I'm just not one to put all my ish out there all the time and in all ways. So there's that. So forgive me if I'm not able to include the collective on buying the decks. But if you would like to buy, excuse me, if you would like to help your girl buy this deck, it's like 17 fucking dollars. I can get the free shipping. I want this deck, can you tell? Thank you, universe, for the deck. Let me stop. Let me give you guys your questions here, or your answers. Let me stop. All right. Love you too, Vera. Love and light, babe. All right, so that's what I got for Jay. Freaky as they wanna be. All right, you want to go to Washington? What? So you just, are you scared to go there? Are you being called to go there and you're scared? Is that it? Do it scared if you got it, Jay. Shit, man. Live. All right, here we go. So Sherry Armstrong, can you please read the description box for the live stream rules? Or hear this, you can also dead ass go to the community page and scroll down to like the 4th or 5th post. And I actually took a screenshot of those live stream rules, you guys, just to make it easier. All right, because I'm trying to help ya. So that way you can get your question answered. Thank you, lovely. And thank you guys for following the rules. It really helps. Okay. All right, let me see here. So we did Jay. And okay, let me see here, Sean. And then I see Aisha as well. Love and light to you. Okay, let me see here. Oof. I don't know. This is weird. We've got the Hierophant coming out for Sean, indicating maybe, and the bottom of the deck is a yes card, but it's the Page of Cups. When I get this Page of Cups, like if this were like a job offer situation or like a lover's situation, I'd be like, this is going to be smaller than you might realize or want it to be. So I don't know that it's safe for me personally to actually interpret this as a yes, because it's like God came out with the maybe, and then it's like you get a little something. Like, and I'm not here to word curse, but I'm not here to sugarcoat shit either. So I'm gonna ask you to utilize your intuition on that. I think with me cutting this deck to the stand up, like standing up, being firm, you may have to, maybe if it's appropriate to say, negotiate a little bit or manifest with specificity, right? And that would be your that would be your part of standing your ground. Visualize, nah, that shit ain't coming in little, that shit's coming in right on time, and it's more than I needed. So thank you, universe. I can see it, feel it, hear it now, right? So that you get what you deserve. We already know what you deserve, right? Maybe the universe is asking you, hey, can you prove to you, not even the universe, that you deserve that? You know what I'm saying? Well, no beating yourself up there, Sean, right? I mean, even when you're learning a lesson, you're advancing, you're progressing, you're winning, right? So no need for that, you know what I mean? So don't allow, the only reason why I'm saying, like, I know you're not sitting there like chewing on your fingernails and stuff, but like what I'm saying is like that, even that few minuscule seconds of like back and forth, like I probably, you're creating like a frequency that you're emitting to the universe, okay, through the emotions. That's probably why we talked about it so far during the session, where you just really just want to kind of think of that character. Gosh, what was that Disney movie, Encanto? Think of the character of the one sister of Maribel. I can't remember her name, but when she would get upset, like all hell broke loose with the weather, right? That's a visual representation of exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, hey, guys, don't be about that life when you're punching the crap out of your manifestations all the way away from you guys. Unknowingly, of course, but the universe don't give a fuck, right? So, you know, wrangle in the emotions, right? Which does not mean ignore them. Nobody said ignore them, right? But you are in charge of them. So you understand that if you're in charge, sometimes you got to go take a look. What the fuck is going on here? I'm managing the situation. I'm managing my emotions. Do they get to stand? Should they be here? Why do they keep coming back? You know? Question yourself, because you have the answers, babe. That's anyone, right? Love and light, Denise. So yeah, that's what I got for you, babe. But just be, even with your manifestations, don't be wishy-washy. March, February, you know, it's like, right? And also, just the same, you can say March, and the divine can say whatever the fuck they want to say, right? Because it would be divine timing, which trumps, you know, us getting what we think we truly need and deserve and want, when the divine, who understands far greater than we're capable of, sometimes is like, ah, yeah, that ain't it. You're cute though. Love ya. No, that's not it though. All right. So you got to be mindful of that just the same, and release the expectation of the, what is the word? The finite detail. It's a tricky dance. It's an ebb and a flow, and it's a basically like I don't know why they're saying catch and release. It's a catch and release. So meaning like, when you're calling something in, call it in, but then release it like you got it. Like, yeah, no, that's, I could see it right now. It's in my back pocket even, right? Like, you know, it's tricky, but try again, right? Because you guys can get this, and you guys are already doing it. That's the key. You're already doing it, right? All right. I don't know, Eat Me, with the current dispensation that China really needs to have an influx of US citizens right now, or that they would be looking for that. And of course, there's WAR in the mix and all of that. And of course, there's other changes. So I don't, you know, if your intuition's calling you there, that's one thing, but stay safe out there, you guys. All right. Do we have any other questions? Did I miss somebody? Oh, Aisha, here we go. All right, let's talk about will you move in February. Okay. Sorry, babe, I almost skipped over you. All right, so we've got no. All right. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands indicating yes. And simultaneously with this no came this beautiful Ace of Cups, a new beginning. So the new beginning stands, babe. It might be February. See, I just had that channeling about don't box God in. Don't box the divine in, basically, by over detailing the expectations. And that's, you know, for a free mini reading, that's the best, you know, I feel like this is open-ended. I want to know more, but here we are. So you guys, book a reading. You can do just one question if you need details. How about that? And I'm going to move on because we've got the rest of our message. All right. Thank you guys for being here. It doesn't really work so well without you. How about that? Love and light. So continuing on with our general collective message, I'm now looking at the Three of Pentacles. The Emperor and the Ten of Swords wanted to come out simultaneously. I don't like this, so we're going to investigate for sure, for sure. Looking at the Two of Pentacles, and the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. Ooh, Judgment on the other side. Judgment and healing, or dare I say Four of Swords on the other side of Judgment. Ooh, incoming is the Sun. Clarity and or happiness. What's being hidden is someone does not have the intentions that they're stating they have for you or with you. Could be this Emperor. Excuse me. Somebody really should cleanse their space. Bear with. I'm going to ring my bell. Could be some significance to chimes. Doesn't have to be. Okay. So, being that this is a general collective message, I don't want to just make this Emperor the man that he normally is. Okay, I just don't. Like, you know, I'm all too sure to go there. Like, look at him. There he goes, right? But this time around, it's kind of feeling like it could be work related and like status related, right? With the Three of Pentacles. So for some, being that we're talking about planting seeds, watching them grow, taking a leap of faith, keep going, right? Doesn't really feel like it's simply and solely relationship goals vibes, right? If that makes sense to say. And I feel like it does, high key. Ten of Swords, no bueno. We don't like this. We don't love that. All right. So swords talk about the mental space, mental energy. All right. Feeling foggy, feeling drowned out, downtrodden, feeling hopeless. All right. Sleepless nights as well is the energies that come along with that Ten of Swords. That's why I say no bueno. We don't like that. We don't love that. Okay. Now, Emperor energy, as far as the status, that is someone who is like in control, basically, often tasked with being an authority or an authoritative figure. Okay. Whether simply and solely a father figure, all right, or a parental figure, all right. Um, could even have some aspects of, authority wielding over children, all right, whether in a professional sense or not. So, one second here, I'm getting a notification and I don't know. Okay, here we go. Ah, I got caught. Hold on. All right, here. I was like, what the heck just happened? Okay. So there could be some significance to even someone having a business or working at a business that would prepare food, create food, cook food, prep food. Doesn't have to be the case. But I'm just getting that this is really dealing with somebody looking to feel more confident about their stability. Okay. Someone who's being asked, again, starting with the angelic realm assistance message, right? To continue to action out, knowing that they are capable, knowing that they are enough at this, whatever and whatever this means, whether it's a business, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a mom and pop business, even, right? So I'm not getting, firstly, quite honestly, that this is regarding a third party situation with an emperor, who is often someone that is older, someone that could be quite traditional as well. Okay. If that's you, since we're talking about it, this could be a blonde male. It doesn't have to be the case. Someone fairer skinned. Okay. Either way, there's balance in the mental space with the Two of Pentacles coming out on the other side of that Emperor, simultaneously coming out with the Ten of Swords, right? Obviously, high key balance and decisions need to be made. A lot of activity in the mental space over this. And that's why I'm like, wait a minute. Like, no, what we're not going to do is let you rock a crown that's all crooked right now. Okay. Because right now, again, going back to that angelic message, you're expected high key to know who you are and what you are, perhaps, right? But starseed energy and alignment and ascension and all that magical and metaphysical ish, right? Right. Okay. So hermit it out, babe, especially if you don't understand. Okay. All aspects of self yet. And I'm not saying that you necessarily ever will, right? So please take the pressure off. But there are some aspects of self right now that you could readily identify on the other side of this work that would assist you with creating the life that you deserve and desire. Makes sense? So it's either way, it's like hermited out here, babe. Okay, so hermit talks about not really socializing, to your detriment, to the point where I'm too busy to read a book. I'm too busy to meditate and understand what the fuck is going on in here. That's toxic. That's a problem. That's you not loving you. Okay. Eat me if you'd like to. I don't know if you're sending that to me at this point. If you'd like to send an email, it'd be so much easier, because there's no way I can like sit here, channel, give the message, give my 2 cents plus read the chat box. If it's not towards me, I mean, I guess that's cool, but I just wanted to address it in case it is towards me, because I saw China in all caps again. Please send an email. It's in the description box, babe, and I can try to figure out later if I can assist you. I'm not exactly sure what all is going on there. I just see large paragraphs coming up and then they disappear. Just so you know, I'm not like ignoring you, okay? But I'm trying to give the message and I don't know what is being said there. So I just thought I would. Even right now, I don't have any box that says anything. It's the cell phone, so. Okay, so if that's towards me, eat me, just please send me an email. Anyway, hermit energy, all right, talks about really, asking yourself some of those harder questions, perhaps, right? Like, what does make you tick? Here's the thing. some aspects of what make you tick, maybe you don't want others to know about. Ooh, why would that be? Are you ashamed of what makes you tick? Are you scared that others will reject you about what makes you tick? And all I'm here to say is, if what makes you tick, all right, if what makes you passionate, if what makes you inspired, after doing the work, okay, and there's that mirror work, like looking at you versus you, dark and light, you realize that that's actually not toxic. It's just a call to authenticity. Step it up. All right. Be you authentically and unapologetically. Same deal for if you find it, you fuck around and find it's toxic. All right. You have yourself in charge to what? Action out of that situation, that mentality, that addiction, that oppressive nature of your own aspect. I need you to know. It's quite easy to blame the devil for every little thing. Oh, not today, Satan. Whole time on the other side of some of that work regarding some aspects of your horrendous path, your horrific history, you're going to find out it was basically more so your consciousness showing itself, and often even through others. Again, we're all connected. And this is far more of a spiritual situationship that most of us call life, all right, than maybe even, you can understand, even in spite of utilizing your free will. I'm here to try to bridge the gap. So thank you for those that actually try. You stick with, what the channeling is stating, and you apply it to your lives, okay? Because that's what's going to get you the fruit, not just simply listening or half-assed listening to when the channeling's occurring, okay? And I want you to get this because I give a fuck about you. I care about you. I love you, and we're all connected. Makes sense? So your wins are my wins, just like my wins are your wins. And we're always winning. So there's no problem in any of that. Makes sense? This is the new world. This is that new earth ideation and consciousness. All right. So keep going. Keep going. However, no, most of you have to go it alone. Hermit doesn't talk about, okay, I'm just going to go get 3 of my besties. We're going to go to the mall. We're going to make friends. And then like what? You expect to ascend and then like have some ancient knowledge unlocked within your vessel. Are you kidding me? Right? And those same friends 30 years down the line, will they know your name? Maybe. Will they want to? Maybe. But what you can most assuredly understand is if, in fact, you hermit it out, you guys, and you take yourselves, your dreams, your chances seriously, love and light country love, right? To the point where no one and no thing, whether family, friend, or foe, or child, okay, can get in the way. 30 years down the line, you're going to have all of the fruits of that kind of labor, irregardless of whether those friends that you went to the mall and called besties with know your name or care to know your name or not. So again, you're in charge here. Makes sense you should hermit it out, just saying. Makes sense you should call judgment on some of those besties, perhaps. Some of those friends, frenemies. Makes sense you should call judgment on some of your actions regarding some of those same people, places, and things. Because you don't have time to waste. And time doesn't really exist. Makes sense? And for many of you, you're probably going, what? Wait, what? Literally study to show yourselves approved. Excuse me. This is the study card. But call judgment. Like, oh, I don't really understand all of that. I'm not okay just not understanding. I'm going to go in. I'm going to hermit it out. I'm going to study to show myself approved. And on the other side of that, look, it's still restful energy and shit. Isn't that amazing? You get the healing, right? As well as some perks along the way. Incoming is what? The sun, the happiest fucking card in the deck. The most clarifying as well. It talks about happiness and it talks about clarity. Haven't you been feeling in this energy like you need some of that? All right. Look at on the other side of the clarity, how you're not alone anyhow. See that? So there was no detriment in the sacrifice that you're really feeling like some of you are going, oh yeah, but so much time, right? You're in charge, and what you want wants you. Now, what will you will yourselves to do about it? Oh, is that the new question? Wow. Judgment. All right, so I'm going to I'm gonna take, yeah, let me see. Should I do that? No. Okay. Spirit's on one today. I'm like, should I do the chart placements and first, middle, last name, initials of whom I'm speaking to out of the collective yet right now? And I'm like, or should I get to the message about Beyond the Veil? I'm not taking this lightly. It's just, it's cute, right? That the death card should come out. Like, you know, we're gonna deliver the message over here first, and then we'll get to everybody's chart placements and first, middle, or last name, initials. How's that? But first, I'm going to ring the bell for those that maybe have stepped in the back and have a question. All right. The bell has rung if that's you and you've yet to have your question answered. Okay. Love and light, you guys. And I'm going to hydrate because I'm, ugh. Okay, here we go. Okay, country love. Okay, let me see. Now, country love, you know, I'm going to say, did you visualize the outcome like that? Where you're happy and everybody's happy? You know what I'm saying? Where the food's good and the weather's great and everybody's in good vibes? Because that's what I would do if I wanted that. You know what I mean? Because you pretty much can have what you want here. Because what you want wants you. I think that came out through the channeling for the session as well. But I'm not sure. Maybe you weren't here yet. Okay, let me see. Wow, let me see here. It's coming out no, so let me see. You know, I don't manipulate the cards. And I asked why and looked at the temperance, but she didn't come out. So let's see. Because I have the death card and the Knight of Swords talking about no. But the Knight of Swords definitely still talking about that mental activity. So maybe that's why. Did I just answer why that is? Yep. And it went back to the Emperor. I need you to know I'm not playing with your cards right now, country love. I'm so serious, babe. I literally, Spirit took me to the Emperor because of what I just channeled about the Emperor. But you know what? Maybe it was the Emperor out of this deck. So, babe, if you weren't with us, because I really don't know, like I'm channeling, doing stuff, you might want to actually watch. Let's see. It's saying like it's almost 43 minutes into it. So you might want to watch like 5 minutes prior. Or maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Like I'm doing too much to know like what the time is. So, but I feel you guys help me out. Didn't I just say about the Emperor? Maybe that was a while ago. He's older and stuck in his ways. Yeah, but he sees you as this though. So like, why would you be? You know what I'm saying? Like, so if he's old and stuck in his ways, but when you walk in the room or when he thinks of you. Sorry about the glare. You know what card it is. You know what type of time, country, that we done talked about. Don't let that mental space. Look, Spirit's like dead ass. This is the dead ass card now, you guys. Don't let the mental space rob you when you're in charge of it. Do you know what I mean? If you believe that you're in charge of it, irregardless of any medical diagnosis, I'm not a doctor. You will most assuredly reap the benefits far greater than being like the negative of that. You'll just receive what you believe, you guys. You will receive what you believe. You will receive what you imagine. You will receive what you fear easily, right? Because think about it. When you're fearing, you're like really heavily imagining. You're like, it's like the epitome of like what is that? The wizard version of Mickey. What was that? Fantasia, like on the fucking mount with like the the lightning bolts, and he's got the wand and his fucking wizard hat and shit. Like when you worry, 444 just hit on this timer. Angelic realm assistance. You guys get this shit. When you worry, the reason why you get it so damn easily is because you have put all of your central nervous system and beyond, your energy in your meat suit and beyond into the metaphysical and emotional bodies to be like, universe, with all the lightning bolts and the Mickey wizard hat and shit. To be like, I'm going to receive this now. The whole time you're like, God, please, no, I don't want to. And the universe is like, I don't give a fuck. The energy is giving. It's like how when people go, I don't fucking love you. And you're like, your heartbeat is clearly accelerated and you're trying not to cry right now, but we'll go with your words, sir. Like, you know, that kind of shit. Like energy don't lie. Universe sees energy far faster than words. By the time the universe has heard your words, it's read your everything first, okay? Like, universe is like, what, everywhere all at once, right? So why the hell do you think the universe works like, I'm going to read your thought first, and then your body, and then your auric field, your emotional body, and last? That doesn't make any sense when it's engulfing us. What the fuck? Right? Like, we're in it, okay? So, be mindful that if you truly fucking believe what you're going to receive, whether it's good or bad, that's exactly what you're going to receive because you believed. When you believe, you really actually feel that way. Like, it's like, okay, I could tell you, hey, right now, when you look down, the next time you look down at the ground, you're going to find money. And you look down, and there's no money. But you wanted the money, and this is part and parcel of a manifestation exercise. What will you do? Will you get all sad and depressed and disgusted or mad, right? So that the universe can say, oh, I'm damn sure. Like, meanwhile, whole time money was about to fucking appear before your eyes, but you energetically put the kibosh on that and said, no, we're done. We're done here. I don't fucking want that money. Turn around, looked at the calendar. I need that money. And the universe is like, well, damn, you don't want it, right? If you believed that you received, past tense, what you already have, aka are calling in. I'm taking yes or no, Devin. One moment. Then you will feel it. Okay? So maybe some of you need to practice finding money on the ground if that's what you want. Next time you get that dollar, put that dollar on the ground so you can see what it looks like when you find money. Love and light, Sherry 12. Just saying. Practice will get you faster than disbelief in this. Try it out. Fuck around and find out, right? Because you will anyways. Because if you don't, on the other side of that, you'll just be in that realm, in that timeline, right? And it's not going to be as high vibes as what you could have intentioned it out, right? And then people, they live like this, they're in disbelief like that, and then they blame God. You think that's getting you anywhere faster? Don't be that one. That's why we talk about it all the time, you guys. So Devin, please either check the community page, babe, and probably about the 4th or 5th post down on the community board, you'll see the screenshot of the live stream rules, or you can go into the description box and you'd have to scroll all the way to the end and look for the asterisks for the live stream rules, and then I got you, I promise. All right, so, but yeah, you guys just keep going, keep going. They literally even made cards about it. And we saw some of them today during the session, right? All right, let me see here. You always have and you always are more than enough, Sean. And every one of us. Okay, I feel like I skipped over somebody, but I guess we're, I don't know. Okay. All right, so Devin, hang out with us. I really love your energy, by the way. Hang out with us. Give me like 5 minutes, and I'm going to ring the bell again because I'm here, all right? No worries. But you guys, somebody that knows and loves you, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys didn't have the greatest relationship, whoever and who all ever I'm speaking about, and that came from them. They kind of spilt that tea. I'm not judging, okay? This person wants you to know they have a new understanding. All right, so this could be involving lifestyle choices. This could be involving like matriarchy, patriarchy type, you know, like, no, you do for me, like I'm to be served kind of vibes. Like, this person clearly treated you out of the collective. All right, there's a few here, so yeah. Not the greatest, okay? I'm hearing ragdoll. Ragdoll comes to mind. Like a ragdoll? I don't know exactly what that means. Or maybe there's some significance to a ragdoll or a doll. Or like Raggedy Ann and Andy, I don't know. But they're saying don't be afraid. So whoever I'm speaking to, you could have had or will have recent activity, paranormal activity. Or just, you know, in your prayer and meditative or lucid states, you've been contacted, you're like freaking out about this perhaps, like, because you're like, wait, could that be like, and maybe this is somebody where you're like, why the fuck would they come, like, you know, maybe you're on guard, like, oh no, you ain't gonna haunt my ass kind of thing. And this person really, and this could be karmically related. I feel like this came out in the recent past for somebody in the channel too, where the situation is that on the other side of this veil, they're now your guide, right? Part and parcel of like protecting you, like curating your path, I'm hearing to say, I don't know. So this person, these people would have known you, would have known your struggles, okay, whether you were like, because I'm getting like there's this hesitancy to connect from like aspects of the collective. So I really don't feel like you were up this person's ass physically, like while they were physically walking. I mean, maybe there were, you know, aspects like, oh, well, in childhood had to be, but like in the most recent energies, or no, that's not even true. In the energies of like when they would have been walking the earth in that present incarnation, as you know them to have existed. Y'all were not close. Y'all were not tight. And how could you be? Because, you know, I wouldn't want to neither. Shit. All right. But this person, interestingly enough, is like trying to come in. And that shit could be scary too. It's like, what you ain't here to haunt me? You trying to help? How you help it? Like, you know, like there's just this like on guard energy. And this person's like trying to come in with like some form of softness that they have probably not really had about themselves or their affect, their personality. I'm hearing, or their hands, and I'm sorry if that, whatever that might mean. So I'm not here to sugarcoat shit, but it's like this person is trying to like turn over a new leaf, or like, again, karma, right? So they're like trying to come in like all swoopty, like, oh, love and light, and you're like, whether you're seeing evidence of this or not, there's something about whoever I'm reading for right now, and this is not for everyone connected to the general collective, I should have said that. There's some like hesitancy in spirit, or like, dare I say, like anxiety in your recent past, okay, regarding centering around this activity, this person, this energy. You could be feeling like, I feel like somebody's watching me kind of thing, but you're like, nah, I'm good, it's chill. You're not unsafe, okay? I need you to know this person doesn't mean you any harm, okay? For some of you, this person could high-key understand exactly everything that they've done wrong, even above and beyond what you know of their offenses, okay? Because again, there's clarity on the other side of that veil, honey, right? Makes sense. And they're saying, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason, okay? And I get it, this is a deck for those mourning loved ones, right? And so in normal course, it's like regarding the death, right? Somebody mourning and grieving. I'm not getting that you mourned, or like maybe you mourned, but like you didn't grieve this person, like your spirit wasn't grieving out, like it was like, if anything, it probably took a sigh of breath, honey, you know, a sigh of relief. But in this instance, I really felt like this, if everything happens for a reason, is regarding the contact, the recent contact, and the recent shift in guides or additive towards your spiritual guidance team, right? And they're saying we are so connected now, like hello, hey, hi. And they're saying I'm so much better now. So there could have been some lifestyle choice. Now let me see that rainbow. Some LGBTQ plus, if that's, if you're part and parcel of that community, right? And they just really couldn't understand that, they get it now. Makes sense. Love and light, Ari. But of course, if you knew this person to suffer in the mental space or obviously in the body, not the case now, right? So it's safe to talk to this person. Maybe this person did suffer from some I know I'm speaking somebody something because I really want to knock my nose off right now. um so sorry. Anywho, it's beautiful where they are, right? So interestingly enough, we want to talk karma, but like karma isn't like all fire and brimstone like you might think. Okay. If we're going to be talking about fire and brimstone, probably here, right? And again, pray for the state of California. My mind is free, this person's saying. So again, if they did, yeah, it seems like maybe they did have some, dementia comes to mind, or some sort of like, maybe even like I'm so sorry, you guys. Maybe even like depression. I'm going to start. Y'all will know exactly what the fuck I'm doing behind these cards out. Like, can't even hide it. Okay. They're saying if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. And you know what? Maybe there's some significance chills on this for some of you, not all, right? Like I'm getting like there's this uncle that was like low-key disgruntled because like they had tendencies. I'll just say it that way. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just saying it's like this person even now is like, hold on, like I wasn't ready for you to say that part, right? Love and light to whoever that is on the other side of the veil now. My goodness. Okay. My head. Okay. But again, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So maybe this person, got disgruntled a lot or was judgy a lot, right? And they're saying now I have no pain. Maybe this person was sick and ailed to a degree where you weren't going to get the high vibes out of them because they were just kind of lost, right? They told themselves what they were going to believe to their detriment. Makes sense? All right. Because I want you guys to get that, because whoever I'm reading for, and just in general, generic course, like we all know and love someone, like whether they were on the other side of the veil or not, that like maybe just didn't get some things that we actively crawled out of. Okay. They recognize that in you. And they want to assist you with that, not going back into that crab bucket or crab barrel mentality or lifestyle. Okay. It's not that. Again, even with the angelic message coming out today, because this is part and parcel of that, you're called into authenticity, not out of it. Okay. You are that light in the darkness. So don't forget that now. Now, interestingly enough, okay, and I'm glad that this came out, because I feel like I say it all the time and some people are like, but you and this person that you've had like this, maybe even a horrific history with, your soulmates. And that's exactly what I mean, you guys, when I say the spiritual community, well, even the media, right? They have over glamorized and dare I say over sexualized, especially the media, the aspect of what is a soulmate. I say it all the time. I'm like, you guys, it could have just meant that was like your kindergartner teacher, or that was your mailman, right? And often, long story short, you will find that you and your soul tribe do interact together from one lifetime to the next repeatedly. It's why mothers and daughters across the world have these conversations that go like, you were probably my mom before, right? Like, like you're looking at your daughter, etc., or vice versa. So it is a thing. Soulmate energy does not have to mean you're riding off into the sunset and that you're in love with one another. I promise. Okay. It doesn't even have to mean that you also, it also does not have to mean that you feel some sort of loving way towards these individuals as well. We've got karmic soulmates too. Makes sense. There's that word again. I hope you guys are getting this. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're so amazing, right? Like, that's actually the message. You're amazing. Why? Well, for like all of the reasons, probably, right? But let's hone in on a few. Well, you have lived your life accordingly, so damn authentic, at least by the end of it, that you have made changes in your family lineage on this side of the veil and that side now. Because again, this person's saying, what I know now, and of course they're watching you, they're karmically connected to you, they're there, all right? What I know now, I would have lived differently. And when they come back around again, they will. Because of you, you're amazing. Keep going. Everyone's watching you win. Did you understand you were winning? I hope so. Because it would be like a greater win, right? If you knew while you were winning that you're winning, okay? So there's that. Thank you, Country Love. This person, oh, what a timely, I'm gonna cry. Okay, what it's, oh, Country Love hit my heart. Thank you. Thank you. I received. Thank you. Much love and light. You guys are my community. You guys are my friends and family, my soul tribe. So love and light. I mean it. Okay. Thank you. And this person is saying, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. All right. So thank you for not being those type of people out there that never say I love you, right? It's okay to say I love you as long as you mean it, right? And it's okay to mean it, right? I love you too, Sherry 12. Love and light. And you know, thank you guys for choosing to love, because it is a choice. You guys don't have to love me, right? You know, we know what it's like when people don't love us, right? So thank you. And I appreciate you. I appreciate your existence and your love. So thank you. Love and light to you guys. But this person, you know, it seems like you kind of bursted open some aspect of their heart space consciousness. I have to say it that way, because not everything needs a physical meat suit attached to it to have intelligence. Makes sense, right? And I'm talking at this point on both sides of the veil, right? We're still here in the 3D realm, if you can call it that, basically. But I digress. That's a whole different wormhole for another. Oh, wormhole. God help. Okay. Let me ground. So you're moving and shaken in multiple dimensions. Do you understand that now? And you're amazing in all of them. Okay, right? That we're not here to word curse. I know what your bank account. I know they're not still with us here, but they're still very much alive. I mean, you're not going to kill energy. You're not. Okay, so maybe it helps you, whoever that is, whoever I'm speaking to right now, to stop identifying with the meat suit, right? You know, Aunt Sarah was never her body first. If you can really understand that. Aunt Sarah is energy, consciousness. Tap in. All right. Our loved ones are gone and not forgotten for a reason. It's because they actually don't leave. All right. Unless appointed to. I shouldn't say a blanket statement like never, ever, right? But you've even seen it with karmic soulmates, because that's basically what we're talking about, soulmate and karmic energy. And we all have the choice to choose to be in karmic energy. Makes sense, right? And earth angel or not, makes sense. Oh, kaboom. I just blew out somebody's religious mind there. But anyhow, I digress. This person is no longer in karmic energy. That's why it's safe. That's why you're good. Okay. That's why they're coming in all like swoop-de-whoop-de, like, oh, hey, hi, just want to brush your hair back and just want to love you. You know, and you're all like, the idea of that might be still scary because they put you through some shit and said some shit to your face and behind it. I get that, right? They get that too. But they're saying, hey, I'm here to help now. I'm doing it now, right? Right now too, because you guys, this still ties in with our angel message, all right, which talked about what? Present energy. They made cards about it so we could talk about it because it's a thing, you know what I mean? And they're saying we will be together again. But I think this is kind of like, yeah, chills on that. They're like, listen though, like, it's not a threat. Right? Like, it's not a word curse. I actually like fuck with you. I'm not against you, right? And I get that. whoever I'm speaking to, you may need some healing about that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't necessarily just be like, all right, yeah, that's cool. Let's, you know, like, I totally, we don't forget, we forgive, right? Because there's freedom in that forgiveness, but you can't just be all stupid real quick. Like, oh, I had no idea that never happened. When some of you, it's a whole fucking history. Some of you, this is like, you know, family member you couldn't get away from because you were a child and shit. You know what I mean? And they said and did stuff, right? And they're understanding that now. I don't want to say it like they're paying for it now, but they're on your spiritual guidance team working for you now. You know what I mean? So, like, there's that. Capricorn at the bottom of my deck for this person on the other side of the veil. All right. So we're going to do that first, and then I'm going to ring the bell, and I'm going to give you some more of the message, right? Just to not be like confusing, because I don't like that spirit. Could be Gary, somebody's name, G. All right. So we've got L. We've got Taurus coming out, Aquarius. Sorry, you guys probably can't even see it. Leo and Sagittarius. We've got T. Let me hold it back. B and N coming out. All right. For the person on the other side of the veil, not anybody in the collective. Now, it could have been flip-flopped and you're like, gosh, that's all of my everything. Okay. All right. Well, it's your message, you know, from them. H also wanted to come out. All right. So I'm going to ring the bell, you guys. Just to make sure, because I know Devin was waiting too, but let me see who else is in here. Ari. Okay, let me see. So, all right, let me do Ari so she doesn't have to repost. Oh, sorry, the sun is... Okay, let me see here. I just heard the name Skylar or Tyler. That's interesting. Skylar or Tyler. Just in general, Ari, sorry. Hello, did I have a card? Did I have a card? Hold on, you guys. I'm like, did I have a card? I did not have a card. All right, so let me try again, Ari. Could be some significance to that. All right, let me try again. I keep getting no, but I'm not confident. Let me get another deck. Energy is weird. Energy is weird. All right, here we go. Yeah, the last decks I bought, you guys, I actually bought decks in Cali because I was like, oh no. Like, I didn't even have like a yes-no deck. Like, I couldn't, I had like so many other things I had to like take out there that were not coming back with me. And I was just like, wait, hold on. Like, I didn't bring the cards. Like, I brought like a miniature tarot deck, but like nothing else. And I was like, wait, hold on. Because the tarot deck didn't have the yes, no either. And I was like, sometimes, if I'm being honest, sometimes I would say yes when the cards as printed say no. So I'm like, let me not do that, because that's one thing I'm not all the way polished on. All right, here we go. We got this yes for Ari. Okay, let's see. You said you don't really want to keep living with your mom. Okay, babe. Okay, you guys, homework time. Watch The Secret. It's on YouTube for free right now, I promise. All right. When you see, or if you've seen it already, watch it again and sleep to it. And there's a particular exercise in there. So sorry, you guys, where the one guy talks about he wanted this new car, like with specificity. He had to get specific, and he taught you step by step how to do the exercise. Start believing in yourselves. Start believing in your divinity. Because you're going to only gain from doing that. You're not going to lose. And I don't want you guys to miss out on any of the blessings that exist for you right now, like name tag and all. You just over there talk about, well, I don't know. It might be for me. And the universe is like, oh, like, call it in, right? You are in charge here. We serve you, kind of thing, right? And not even in like an egoic, because this ain't even for everyone. You think this is for everyone? You didn't find this channel on happenstance. If you found this channel, if you're part of this community, this collective, this vibration, you're pretty damn special. Which is still an understatement, just saying, but I digress. All right, let me see who else. Who got a question? We got... Yep, you can't unsee stuff. Right, like, where they do that at, right? All right, let me see about, Devin. Okay. Okay, let me see here. All right, let me see. Oh. Okay. Oh. Devin. You talk about Anaya. And if Anaya, you saying Anaya is a Capricorn. Look how look like Naya was about to come out in the back, right? Oh my god, I don't want to say that, Spirit. Could be some... There's a lot of passion here connected to this judgment, okay? And it's the fiery kind, but not like with the brimstones, you know what I mean? It's like, wow. Yeah, you look like you go with me, huh? Right? Like, you look like you balance what I was trying to get out the way anyways. You look like you make sense. Of course, you're gonna look handsome as ever, amazing as ever, right? Especially if you already understand that part, though, before you go meet anyone, including Anaya. Just saying. Confidence is key, man. Confidence will make you look hella sexy, even over any kind of clothing or any kind of signature scent you might get going there, okay? But not the cocky kind, right? Like if you're gonna mask up, because you know we've all been there, right? Like baby steps. Like I'm not really that confident, but I want to appear confident. Just do yourself a favor. Whoever's listening to me right now, don't overshoot it where you're just all like egoically masked up, where it's just kind of sad and scary and aggressive. Seen a few of those lately. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, buddy, sit down, breathe. You know. But think of somebody that you know matches the vibe that you're intending to be, right? For yourself. Oh, you thought I was gonna say Anaya. You're funny. No, for you. Okay. And then you know, action it out for you. And then Anaya is just a perk, or whoever else comes along. You know what I'm saying? They can't understand what's going on, then they don't need to be around anyway. Makes sense. All right. Okay, you're welcome, Devin. Let's see here. Oop. I don't know where that boop came out of nowhere, but boop. All right, let's get back to the message. All this sun illuminating me, I'm starting to heat up. I don't mind, because shoot, it was like negative 79,000 degrees yesterday, if I do say so myself. Anyhow, this person, okay, so this is still part and parcel of the general collective message. It's still the angel message. You understand that? We're talking about somebody part and parcel of your spiritual guidance team that the angels are bringing through, right? And so this is the second half of their message. So this part is still connected to the probably not for everyone section of the general collective message, but it's still part and parcel of the general collective message. So take what you can get from it. You feel me? All right. Confirmation, right? Love and light, Milky. All right. So don't be a... Oh my God. I cannot believe... Okay. Because Country Love came on and Sherry 12 came on. We was loving it like each other, right? Look at this. It spiraled into a beautiful conversation about love, right? And here's this card. I didn't make it up, okay? It says, don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you. And we said both of those things to each other, right? To those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy, right? Like I almost cried, right? You will never regret a heartfelt I love you, right? And that's why I said you guys always mean it. Don't say it unless you mean that, right? Or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. So that's what I love about these live streams, you guys. We literally come on and help action out some aspects of the lesson or the channeling or the teaching. I really love that about us. I hope you guys love it too. But this is also part and parcel, just to ground it back down here, of the message that this person who's on the other side of the veil, watching you, assisting you, trying not to scare the fuck out of you, right? Definitely not haunting you. So this is somebody haunting. This is not whoever, like, no, we're not doing that, okay? This feels like somebody that would actually be there to be like, that's not what's going down right now. Like, you know, no, you see me to the other spirit. You know what I mean? So, no. But this is something that they want you to work on, babe. You know? And firstly with self, though, like literally tell yourselves in the mirror, like, when's the last time, you know, some of us, we don't even know the last time somebody outwardly apart from us, you know, especially if you're in that, if you resonate with being in that hermit energy where you're not really out in society like all like that, right? You're not dancing in those proverbial or literal social circles, right? When's the last time somebody said I love you and actually meant it, keywords, right? And some of us, we don't know. We don't know, and that's okay, right? But what would not be okay is if we didn't know the last time we told ourselves and meant it. Oh, I'm so serious. That's to your detriment. Because that's literally just like how Country Love and Sherry 12 and I actioned out how love and light works, right? That's the epitome when you don't tell yourself that, when you don't look in the mirror and give you, right? Of not loving you. And that's the sad truth. And a lot of people don't necessarily like to see it that way. Because you know what? It's not necessarily easy to look at any given day or time of day or night and to love you. Especially if you've been used to not loving you as a lifestyle, right? A lot of us don't realize we're not literally sitting there going, hey, I'm having a talk with myself, right? From self to self. And I really feel like what we should do right now is ignore ourselves, close off our heart space from ourselves, actually not fuck with ourselves. And instead, we're going to be infiltrated by these things, these people, these places, these cosmetics, you know, these surgeons and surgeries. And it's a thing, and society will not tell you otherwise. But you're in charge, and you're here showing up for you. Again, how you found the message, not even the channel, this message. Well, the light to you. All right, keep going. But back to this person on the other side of the veil. They want you to know they see you going through some ish. But it's important to remember nothing up to this point actually has defeated you. What did I say? The weapon may be formed, but it shall not prosper, right? You've already overcome challenges of some sort. I didn't say you have none. I'm saying you've already overcome. So what is your truth in that? Can you now not see your power? Like you literally are not actually unalived right now. But yet they tried it several times. And by they, there's multiple droves, organizations, okay? But I digress. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all you already have, okay? That's the cheat code to getting exactly what you want, because again, what you want wants you, especially if you believe that, all right? What is meant for you won't pass you by, they want you to know. So for those that resonate with this loved one coming through for them today, whether their initials were in the pile or not, right? Excuse me, forgive me. If you are having relationship issues, if you are having love life issues, all right, they want you to know, like, please address that accordingly, okay? Because you don't actually have to force something. And if you do, it's not ever going to be love. And so now that you know that, if in fact you should choose to continue to not receive love, please understand that's your choice. But you're in charge and you can choose to choose again, choose differently, right? Trust in the perfection of divine timing, they want you to know as well, okay? Because as you action it out with, again, going back to the general message today, right? It's all part and parcel of this. Planting those seeds, watching them grow, continuing to action out those baby steps, whatever it makes sense to say, all right? Divine timing is going to show that it was always for you and not against you, right? Divine timing, quite frankly, let's talk about it, can trump your intuition. All right? Just saying. Whatever comes, let it come, and whatever goes, let them. Okay, is the message, or let it. Okay, let it go, let them go. From, again, this person, because they've been watching you. All right, they're always there. They know your thoughts. I think that even came out in one of the cards. All right, and they're saying regarding relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Right. Here's the thing, you would have to be consistent though, you know what I mean? So maybe going back to that mirror card that we saw earlier in the spread, maybe there is some aspect of the mirror you got to look at, honey, right? Like, how would you expect a lover to be consistent with you when you are not consistent with you? Did you look in the mirror today and tell yourselves, I love you? Will you look tomorrow just the same and mean it? Right? Will you continue to show up for you? Even when these messages get hard, right? Will you receive them and action them out to your betterment? Because you're in charge and you can choose to. Makes sense, right? I didn't say it was easy, but you can choose to be disciplined enough to be consistent, especially when you've already understood, because we kind of worked it out already, you guys, that it's for your betterment to do so and to be in those energies. Okay, every time you forgive someone, here's the key, who's not being consistent with you, you're giving them permission to hurt you again, and you deserve better, they're saying. Stop it. All right, you got to fix this, not even by getting a new lover. You got to love you, boo. Like, that's what it's giving. I mean, how could you sit there and look at a movie, right? And you go, okay, they say this, they do that. Oh my gosh, this is what I want. This is romantical. And you don't do that and be that for you first. It's literally a spiritual law and principle. It's how you get to the vibe so that you can get to the bounty or get to the good, get to the getting on. You know what I mean? Okay, so keep going. Know you deserve better than what you've ever seen, inclusive of the movies, because they're usually fake. So what do you want? You have to show you first. It's a lifestyle, self-care and self-love. And that will most assuredly get you to a world where you love and you're not just living it. Okay? The past is behind you now, so drop the fears and doubts, they want you to know. You may be feeling a little comfortable at the moment. I guess they've noticed, you know, the energies of the denser energies of the timeline, I'll just put it that way, and your ascension process and all that. Some of you maybe even thought you had the flu, you know what I mean? So be restful, give yourselves the grace, right? But stay in that hermit energy. You can rest and be in hermit energy. I need you to know, okay? Going back to the general message. And they're noticing some anxiety over what's coming next, coming from you. And they're asking you to just bring yourself to the present moment. Again, they made cards about the present for you in the spread right now. You're being asked to ground down. I literally had to ground myself down during the session. So that's synchronistic of what's going on. Okay, you've got to honor that so that you can complete grounding down, right? Because if you're not grounded, you're not balanced. And we talk all the time, you guys, on this channel about how we don't really want anything outside of bounds of what balance is, do we? Because it's toxic. It's not good enough and we deserve better. Right? Right. Okay. So also they want you to know, because they know your thoughts and they're all the ways around, okay, apparently, that your prayers have been heard and they're actually being worked on, right? It's going back to the divine timing, okay? Stop hating on the divine timing so it can actually come through for you all the more faster. But they get it. There's a lot of stress, anxiety coming out for you in this current time. It's getting, this too shall pass, right? Yeah, they're saying it's almost coming to an end. All right. This person and your spiritual guidance team and the angels make sense. Okay. We're going to talk to the angelic realm with more specific to round out the message for the general collective in a few moments. But I can tell you that it does include Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. All right. Sending positive energy, sending financial help, sending miracles, and life-changing blessings, not just lessons. Which too are blessings, right? But not just lessons your way. Again, you've gone through a lot. You've endured. You're still here. You deserve to be congratulated for that. rewarded. All right. But prioritize yourself right now here, honey bun. Self-healing specifically. All right. Put your needs above others for once. Put your needs above others for once. Okay. It's time to focus on you, this card states, all right, regarding the message that is being ushered from your loved one, right, beyond the veil. And they're saying self-healing takes time. Therein is that necessity of that hermit energy, it seems, right? And a lot of self-love. All right, calling you out. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself, and there's no rush. So this kind of feels like it's connecting to the relational, the emotional lovers aspect of whatever might be going on in you know, the part of the collective members path or mindset, right? Prioritize self-healing right now, okay? And be mindful, you know, you don't want to fall prey into the ideology of, okay, I must cut off one to then go to another. No, there's a call into hermit energy very much for you, especially if you're resonating with this, right? Where you've got to actually just know you a lot better and love you a lot harder. Because it's going to be the prerequisite, because it just is, because it's a spiritual law and principle you cannot get around. And this life is far more spiritual than you might realize. Okay. For you to actually get to the point where anyone will love you the way you deserve. And you deserve that. So be that. So you can get that, have that, and keep that. Oh my God. I got bars, bro. Let me stop. Let me stop. My guides are on one today. As I say that, pull the 3 of Cups. They fooling. They fooling. All right. So we're going to get to chart placements and first, middle, or last name initials on whoever I'm talking to from the collective regarding the collective message in just a moment, you guys. So stick around for that, as well as some angel messages to close out the session. All right. Said I got bars. Oh my God. Help. Okay. Let's go. Yikes. You're very welcome, Ari. Sorry, I don't know if I said you're welcome or not. Okay. But yeah, you guys, watch The Secret. Eat Me, can you just pop it in? Because there was a lot said today, so I don't know if it will allow for me. This is the other thing, you guys. I'm actually not being an ass on this. I can only scroll, like, if the chat box is humming like it is today, it won't even allow for me to scroll all the way up to the top in my cell phone. So there's that. So to expect me to be like, yeah, let me just scroll, I can't. I'm limited in that way, apparently, which I really feel some sort of way about, you could tell, right? But I can't do anything about it. So here we are, right? Could you just pop it in again, and then I can tell you if I recall answering it or not? Eat Me. That's the best I can, because it literally, I tried on 2 other lives, and it will only take me but so far. And I'm like, I remember I said it on the live. I was like, I know damn well that this was in the chat box beyond whatever the last few lines were that I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled to, and it restricts me. So I don't know, babe. Because I'm scrolling and I don't see anything bolded from you, Eat Me. So I just don't know. You would have to pop it in again. Maybe copy and paste. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't see that, babe. All right, here we go. Okay, let me see. Oh, we got a yes. That 3 of Cups that was just out. Oh, my God. That's crazy, right? Yes. Have fun. So yeah, that's what I got. So if we don't have any other more questions, I'm just going to continue on with the message. All right. Get us out of here. Okay. So I know I already outed Archangel Michael and Raphael, right? Hope you guys can see these. Okay, here we go. So Raphael is helping you guys regarding any healing work. Okay, so going back to this angel message, right? Still same deal. Excuse me. You know, if you have like a spiritual business or, you know, like Reiki comes to mind, excuse me. However it means to say, right? Could even be clinical, whatever your healing work is, whatever work that you do, right? Hear me out. Could even be going back to that food-based business or food prep, etc. Food is healing, makes sense. Whatever services you're looking to assist other energies with, same deal. Healing, helpful. Keep going, all right? And Archangel Raphael is assisting with you. Excuse me, assisting. I'm glitching out. Assisting you with at this time. My goodness, help. All right, Archangel Michael, protecting and guiding you through all of this. All right, so whatever energies that are disgruntling you, you know, we talked about anxiety. I'm literally gonna sneeze. This is somebody's something. Excuse me. All right. So sorry, couldn't help it. Okay. So, speaking of allergies and ish, we've got the sacral chakra also coming out here. All right. And it says, you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, and processed foods, as well as energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding such harsh items, situations, and relationships. So pretty self-explanatory, but that's interesting that that should come out on the other side of my sneeze there. Okay. Interestingly enough, ear chakra also came out. Ear chakras. Okay. More than one ear usually. Makes sense. Okay. I had the nerve to try to question, like, why would there be multiples for this chakra? Like, what, the standard version is just like the one ear or something? Silly me. Okay. It says, notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. And we already know, especially with the assistance of those on the other side of the veil, our prayers are answered, right? Your prayers are answered, you guys, for sure. Believe. It's safe to. Now, going back to like the relationship issue, and this very well could be a past life issue. I get this very well could have a lot of passion and, you know, fiery climactic energy to it because, again, you guys at least are soulmates or more, right? Doesn't have to be the case, but just saying. And so I almost said the guides, like plural. So, I mean, there's an angel on here singularly, but I digress. The channelings, the guides. I want you to know this situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. So ask your angels. So the guides are coming through to be like, ask the angels. That's interesting. To help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. All right. And again, going back to past life energy, past incarnation energy. Okay. So basically, we already talked about you guys operating in more than one dimension and getting confirmation of that from beyond from someone, you know, beyond the veil. I'm getting something through the channeling regarding this situation could also be for those that are resonating with the relational aspect, like a connection, a connectionship, okay, which was part and parcel of the message that came through from someone on the other side of the veil, them seeing you ferret through and trying to emotionally get through, etc., etc. It stands to reason that what also was going on is that in another dimension or more, you and this person have differences about you that are rearing their ugly head in the now, in this incarnation that we're speaking about. Makes sense? It might not, but Anyhow. All right. So mediumship, you got to know you do have this power. You do have the power to connect, especially with those on your spiritual guidance team. Of course, you should always, invoke the white light and invite Holy Spirit, right? High um, hierarchy individuals like archangels, inclusive of Archangel Michael and Raphael, right, who are already assisting you. Um, so there's that. But you do have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones, inclusive of um, the person that's talking to you from beyond the veil. Now, here's what I've been saying. Thank you, angels. Visualize success. Visualize it. Why? Because then you create it and it exists. And if it exists for you. It's really that simple. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. So instead of worrying, have faith in a positive outcome, right? Instead of Mickey on the mount with all of the, electricity and the lightning bolts, you could be on your mount with all of the sun rays. Like, have faith, right? In a positive abundance, grapes and all, right? Wine and all, okay? You can, I said abundance, it's outcome, but have faith in that positive abundance we already spoke about. Hello. Right? You want that too, of course, high key. Shield yourself is coming out. It says protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies. And that's where I kind of honed in. I was like, yeah, because that weapon may be foreign, but we already know. But I think more alarming for an earth angel like your girl is basically, the fear-based part. Because I'm like, ugh, you have free choice to fear. Yeah. I think I hate that part, right? I don't like when you make that choice, And maybe you too don't even like your choice in that type of time, right? So we're talking about it. Like maybe I'm like honing in on that because you're still here listening because you too actually don't want to fear. So we're talking about it. Right. Okay. So envision a cocoon of healing light surrounding you, or just let the healing light that exists around you surround you, like you see your girl doing, right? I'm not shying away from this. This is healing. I love this. All right. This is like when daddy kisses me on my forehead kind of vibes. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have a father, but like, I do. You feel me? So, but shield yourself from you, babe. Okay? You with your self-sabotaging ways of the past don't belong in the present. Okay, and that's okay because it's a beautiful sacrifice to get that very clarified sun card, happy as fuck energy, well underway, working for you. Okay, so manifestation power. Now, none of this really works if you don't believe. You know what I mean? Because the whole universe is going to be like, yeah, okay. So you don't want that then. And your angels are going to be like, golly, I wish God is not going to be. Okay, we should, maybe we could reroute this. Like, it's a problem if you don't believe. And then if you don't believe and you know that, right, and then you choose to just continue to not believe, then you're the problem. And it's like, golly, don't be the problem. Because the thing is, like, you're powerful, okay? You're not even from here. Like, you're literally a fractal of source energy, like, literally right now. That's why you're so divinely guided. Didn't you notice? Okay. Nobody just gets archangel energy left and right, major arcana out of the fucking tarot left and right. If you're just a nobody with a nothing and you got nothing to give and you never will. Like, what the hell, right? You wouldn't even know about this channel. Like, I need you to know, like, it's literally like a thing, okay? Even aside from the YouTube algorithm, like, seriously, okay? Manifest. Give yourself permission to choose to believe in you, to try, maybe even again and differently, especially if it's again, so that you bring all of this, and by all of this, I'm talking about your best life, your highest vibrational timeline in, all right, inclusive of abundance, yes, and that money. Don't forget the money card came out first. I'm just saying, right? Vacuum away the fear, all right, pretty self-explanatory. You're in charge, right? But even if you need some assistance, God damn it again, Michael and Raphael coming out. Literally double confirmation of two archangels. One of them can handle multiples of lions. You're one small rinky-dink little energy? No. That's why they got two coming out for you. See how that works? Now you realize, right? So live like it, manifest like it, love yourselves like it, so that you can love another like you love yourself. And they do you too. Ooh, they really do. They really do, you know? Crown chakra's coming out. Pay attention to your ideas. They're messages of true divine guidance. There's that 3 energy, right? Divine communication. And divine guidance will be sent in answer to your prayers. How many fucking times we have to talk about your prayers being answered? Gone are the days where you no longer pray a prayer of faith, right? No, that's all you pray now, which is what? One time you pray. It's basically just, you know, a request order, right? It's like, thank you. I'm so grateful for this. I'm doing this and that with that. Because I got this. I'm grateful, right? Gone are the days where you're like, oh, please, Lord Jesus, I swear to God, I need that. Right? Whole time universe is like, oh, the vibrations that are emitting are definitely saying, definitely give this person something to actually fear even more. Right? Like, and then by that time the universe is paying attention. You're like integrating with specificity, like exactly what you don't want. So the universe is like, okay, so we're gonna send more of the Cancer, and we're gonna send more of the like, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Okay? Please get this, you guys. Cancel, clear, delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they rapidly manifest into form. Rapidly. When? The present. Aside from some divine timing aspects. Which is way more than you usually hear about. Just saying usually divine timing, divine timing. No, we're talking present first and then the divine timing for some other stuff. Which we high-key already know if the divine timing trumps our intuition sometimes, then it knows best. So it's fine. No problems here, right? Right. The weapon may be formed, but it shall not prosper. Now, what is intending to form and rapidly are your manifestations. And again, the angels are assisting you with this. So you aren't even alone in manifesting. How special are you? Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Ding, ding, ding. And maybe that's some of that past life energy as well. Maybe you and this person, for those that resonate with that relational aspect, have some past energy dealings where you can't get past some of those feelings from some of those dealings, right? And you really just need some divine angelic assistance. Well, here's the thing about angelic assistance. Yes, it comes with grace, a whole host of heaping mounds of grace, if I do say so myself, because thank the divine that we don't have to actually sit there and order everything itemized out, God forbid. It's like when a genie comes, right? And they're like, oh yeah, right. Okay, you've got a wish, right? And you try to get the most subcompartmentalized amount of different types of manifestations or wishes, right? Out of the first one request, right? Thank goodness we don't have to sit there. Archangel Michael, I would like assistance to continue this prayer, to be able to breathe, to understand what my name is. Like, you know what I like? Could you imagine, right? And then, God forbid, next Thursday when you go with your, regimented prayer, you forgot the breathe part. God damn it, you're not gonna breathe, right? Like, get out of here. It's not that type of time. However, if and when you are specific, while you are expectantly, boldly putting your itemized request or your work service order out there, you're going to get better. You're going to do better. You're going to live better. And again, we're talking about attaching ourselves vibrationally to our highest vibrational outcome timeline, right? So it makes sense you want to get the most bang out of your manifestation here. Makes sense? Okay. And so you've got to do that really by actually asking the angels to do some actions, delegate responsibilities, ask them for help, ask them for ideas. You got nothing, they got something to give you, and you can ask for it. It's called divine birthright. Makes sense? All right. This life is far more spiritual. Now, the base chakra, we do have to talk about, you guys, those having relations. All right. You need to know you're creating portals with that sex magic. All right. You're also giving access, and that goes back to you deserve better, most likely, right? We're talking about it. So, cleanse the energy. All right, soap and water, that makes sense. But we're talking again, this life is far more spiritual than you might realize. So, really giving yourself a spiritual cleanse, all right, giving yourself forgiveness, permission to forgive yourself, if that's you. I'm not saying it should be. I'm not here projecting that. Please don't come for me, okay? We're all talking about different ish right now because we're all somewhere on the path, all right? And also, some ish just be happening, all right, sometimes in them past moon cycles that we did not ask for, right? So there's that, but we still get to talk about it to free ourselves from it. So there's that too. Okay. So if we ever tried to challenge that, I don't know where that was. Could be some significance to pickles. That's odd. Okay. Anywho. All right. Now's the time where you actually just beautify your path. I'll just shorten it that way. Okay. And you're going to have to do that with your intention, and you're going to have to do that with your ego in balance so that you're not overarching any kind of energy where you're either too much of a victor, that you don't need nobody and nothing, and you miss out on some divine assistance, or you're on the other side of that spectrum where you are too much of a victim to believe that. Am I preaching now? To believe that. Oh my God. Hold on, because I was. Hold on, because wow. Or you're too much of a victim, in all seriousness, though, you guys. My guys are just on one today. In all seriousness, or you're too much of a victim to believe that you are worthy enough to receive assistance. And really, you're here to get assistance. Especially if you're still with me after all of that, okay? You're here to get assistance, makes sense, and it makes sense you deserve it. Makes sense it's already yours. Receive it. And really, the other side of that spiritual law and principle and surface level hitting on, in all reality, okay, the angels do far more for us and far often for us than we might ever realize, okay? And that's well and good. However, when you action out that you understand they exist, you understand they exist for you, right? Like to serve you, right? And not in some ego. I'm not talking to anybody that's like a freaking tyrant, a dictator. I'm not talking to any sociopath or psychopath, right? I'm not talking to any narcissist. So obviously, I don't really need to say this, but I will. Like, obviously, respectfully towards the angelic realm assistants and the assistants, ANCE as well as ANTS, right? But they are very much in service to us, just as well as we very much came here with a purpose as part and parcel of what all we're here to do for the divine, with the divine, and in divine timing. Okay. Now, you've got to get a hold on your mental space here. Okay, because right now with these shifts, these aspects of the timeline, and even potential outcomes of the timeline, and I know I'm like speaking like ET language, but hey, um, you got to be unshakable in your faith right now, honey, because there's going to be a lot of shit shaken up. You're fine as long as you believe that you are. Please don't not believe otherwise right now, because with the current energies and the current shifts, I mean, that tide, as it were, could take you away. Really, I think by tide, I should say fear. You're very powerful in the mental space, even when you're fearing. Okay, it goes back to that Mickey with the lightning bolt. And I'm not saying anything specific about Mickey. It's just my guides gave me Fantasia. I didn't even know what the name was. I was like, Mickey with the hat. So, and that also goes back to that dark and light. Make them both work for you, but make them work together, right? For the greater good. I'm hearing to add that. Make them work together for the greater good, not just for funsies, right? Life is about to get serious because life is changing for the better. But that's serious, again, it's giving the epitome of the aspects of your path where you understand, and maybe it's a harsh reality, that you are the light in the darkness. And for those religious minds, that does go back to doing far greater than Yeshua. And that is scriptural. Let's call him Jesus, but I digress. Let's get to the chart placements and the first, middle, or last name initials of the parts of the members of the collective who have received this, or who are to receive this general collective message, or who are attached to it. And then that closes us out, and then I will ring the bell for those stragglers in the back. No, let me stop. You guys are late. No, I'm just joking. Could you imagine? Trying to have me preach. Like, what the hell? All right, I got B. Is it work? Should I even show the card? I feel like it's B, right? Hold on a second. I want to get all orderly and shit. For some reason. Here we go. As I say, for some reason, it's the Virgo. But anyway. Could be some significance to a gas station, deadass. But we got P. Could be peanut butter as well. Maybe somebody's allergic to that. Could be some significance to the angel number 212. That's your area code. That'll have to be the case. We've got R and G. I don't know if you guys can. We've got F, Q, and S, as in Sam. Sam I am. And again, we had Virgo come out for chart placements, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, and Cancer. All right. 11 late. I hope that was somebody something out there. I know it was, though. It was my nose. Can't even fake that. That's so funny. I feel like when I do the angel messages, the sun, like... like always makes its appearance. All right, let me see. Oh, I'm trying to see through the glare, you guys. Bear with. Okay, let me see here. Chelsea, okay. Okay. Ooh. So I got the Fool card coming out as a maybe. I'm still here for you though. Hold on, babe. Okay. All right. Oh, that's kind of cutie. All right. So, what I'm getting is yes, right? So this is for Chelsea, right? And this is regarding Daniel P. So, yes. Okay. I guess maybe the Fool card could represent like the multi-dimensionality aspect, right? I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, because it talks about... Oh, okay. All right. So the message stands anyways. I already got it without the card. That's so funny. Okay. So it's a yes, right? But the thing about you and Daniel is that you, for this incarnation, contracted to work on aspects of self-limiting beliefs, as well as feelings of being trapped. Okay. And this Fool card talks about innocence and freedom. And the soulmate energy actually is all over the... I mean, I know people say this is like twin flame, but... because, you know, a cup could be just a cup. You know what I mean? But I digress. But this, for me, is more of like a soulmate card. Anyways. With this hangman energy, I just... there may be aspects of... There could be differences in the way that you separate and apart from each other, Chelsea. So Chelsea feels a little undesirable in certain ways, and Daniel feels a little undesirable in certain ways. And they're not necessarily the same exact carbon copy, okay? But again, you are contracted to assist each other with like healing that. And that's exactly the epitome of the soulmate. I mean, they come to assist. They're not as rocky and tumultuous of a situationship or a relationship or a connection as that counterpart, you know, the twin flame stuff. But yeah, that's a yes. Okay. So maybe you resonated with the session. Is that what you're saying? Seems like it's likely. If you missed it, you might want to scroll back, babe. In all seriousness. But yeah. Okay, let me see here. Love and light to you and Daniel. All right. Hi, SK. Love and light. Do you have a question, babe? You guys, thank you for subscribing, hitting like on the video, and hanging out with me. Oh, the sun is... If we don't have any other questions, I will just hop off. No worries. I'm like trying to make sure I'm not skipping over somebody. If there aren't any other questions, because I've been at this about 2 hours, guys, and it's time for a new beginning, perhaps. I don't know. All right. Much love and light to you. If I missed you on this live, right, like if you, for whatever reason, had a question skipped, catch me on the next one. No worries. I always come back around in divine timing. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Much love and light, you guys. I mean it. Yeah.